Here we go, man. Straight to it. 2025 and 2014. You should already be able to see the difference, man. You can already see it, the thickness and the suede. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of people have been disrespecting this suede. I've heard people saying it's trash and it's not good, it's terrible. No, it's still a nice suede. It feels very nice to the touch. Slightly color changing as well. But obviously, it doesn't compare to this. Now, these I bought pre-owned. Look like some, I'm not sure if that's glue marks or scuff marks along the chrome here, but there's definitely a difference in the chrome. It's actually a chrome, where this is more of like a plasticky. It's like a plasticky feel. You know, this gives a plasticky feel. This is more of a chrome. You could just see the shine to it. And this is more like a matte finish. You can see that these were worn. These weren't worn by me, but you can see right here, this dent on the side, because I don't believe that comes with the shoe. Let me go ahead and grab the left, because this is the right of the older release. We'll throw the boxes over here, because this is the box that came in. Came in a lot of unnecessary paper, man. They each came individually wrapped, and it's just a waste. It's a waste of paper, and it's a waste of trees. You know how many trees get burnt down in forests for paper, and they don't get replaced? It's literally just a waste, man. See the two different boxes, man. If you just want to see the box just to see, got the white Jumpman on it. Here's the label. Haven't gone up much on the price. They were $200. They're $210 now. So maybe that's, I don't know if this, because these weren't worn by me. I bought these pre-owned. I don't know if this is how the dude walked. This is a pretty thick dent here. I don't know if this is how he walked or what, but you could see on the inside, it's a lot more scuffed. Now, look at that vent right there. That vent is supposed to represent what comes on a lot of sports cars, especially the Ferrari. Let's compare the vents. Let's see. I like the 2025 vent a lot better. It looks more realistic. You see how it's just like gray in there, black in that gray, or the metal vent. I don't like this red here. I don't like this red. This one is not like this. Now, y'all comment down below. Let me know if this is a flaw, if this means these are fake, or if this is how they came. Y'all let me know, because I got these a while ago. I don't believe they're fake, based on the materials and whatnot. Now, the color. The color is slightly different. And what makes it slightly different is because this one looks a lot more ashy, because this one is a lot more color changing. This way right here is not so much color changing, but it is a thicker suede here. It's a lot more hairy. I don't know about this little tag here. This is different. See, this reminds me of like a fake. I know a lot of real sneakers that come from China or Japan, right? Usually comes with this. Y'all let me know what this is about. Due to suede characteristics, please be aware there's potential color contamination to the upper and bottom unit. That's different. That's different. These obviously didn't come with that, so that's pretty different to see that there. I don't know why I put those back, man. We comparing. We're not done yet. As far as the tongue height here, tongue height is looking the same. The lettering on the Jordan is looking the same. A little more faded here around the lettering. The materials on the insides. That's another thing I want to talk about that I'm noticing. The 2014 version right here, you could just see. I don't really have to explain too much, but you could just kind of see where this one is more of like a softer padding, but this one is more breathable. See the holes? This one has like breathable holes. I think this one would be more comfortable. I feel like the 2014. because of the breathable holes around your ankle, where the newer version does not have that. Okay, the Jumpmans are different. I put tape over it. I put tape over the 2014. I don't know if I can see that. Yeah, I can see it right there. That Jumpman is red. This Jumpman is white. So that's definitely a difference right there. I could see. As far as the heights go of the shoes, the heights. Oh, that one out the way. Looks like the 2014 is higher, right? Yeah, 2014 is definitely higher. This one. See if you can hear the back of that. The 2025 has a lighter sound. The 2014 sounds deeper, and it feels different. This feels more of like a thicker nylon. This feels like a thinner nylon. Like they went thinner on the cut here. Check out these lace tips. They didn't go cheap on the lace tips. They kept the lace tips same. This one looks more of like a shinier chrome. This one's a little more duller. I do see a difference here. This has more holes going around it. See the holes here? Whereas this one doesn't have that. So that's a difference. See how these looking here. These look similar, the same. I don't see any differences on these at all, really. I don't know if this is over time. This looks a lot more actually. Yeah, this looks pre-fogged. You notice that, right? Look how this is more of like a yellow, and this is more of like a neon green. It almost looks like a dark green, like a slime green. You know, it almost looks like it may glow in the dark, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Compared to this one, that's different. Wow, I just noticed that just now. I'm literally just going through the comparisons with you guys. Go to the bottoms of these bad boys. You can see that chrome just hits on the bottom, and it just shines different compared to this. It's more like a matte. And right here, you can see this is a lot more shinier. This is a matte. So it's weird. So they went shinier here, matte here, shiny here, matte here. Isn't that crazy? As far as the traction goes, the traction feels the same. I don't see it. I don't feel a difference on the traction at all. The rubber, obviously these are worn. This pair is worn. This is a brighter yellow. Definitely brighter here. It doesn't matter. It's the bottom of the shoe. Who's going to see that? You're walking on that, but this is brighter on a recent release. Got a piece of rubber here. I'll show this to you guys. Got a piece of rubber here. Let's see if I can. All right, so that's gone. I took that piece of rubber off. All right, so which pair do I like better? And also, before we talk about that, let me just say, your boy doubled up, man. Your boy doubled up and grabbed a size 12 so I can make my pair cheaper. This pair is posted on Facebook Market already. I already posted this on Facebook Market. And if not, I got a buy, sell, trade store to give me a fair price for it, but I want to sell it locally through somebody who missed out first. But, you know, as far as the flaws, I'm not seeing any flaws on either pair, on my 11 or this 12. Flawless. And I feel like it's because they didn't make many pairs, man. You know, the less pairs they make, the easier it is for them to perfect consistency throughout all pairs. That's my opinion. That's what I think. All right, so let me put this 12 away because this is not my shoe. This is somebody else's shoe. But did want to show that. And I did see they made grade school. I don't believe they made preschool though. I don't think they made preschool pairs in these. I saw grade school online. I didn't ask about grade school in store. I don't know if anybody bought grade school in store because I wasn't concerned about grade school. But so let's talk about it. Which pair do I like better? Let me give y'all 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I like this pair better, the 2025 pair. One thing we didn't talk about was the toe box or the jump man. That's important to talk about. So this toe box looks a lot more narrow as far as this toe box, in my opinion. And the Jumpmans. The Jumpmans look completely different, man. This Jumpman look a little fat, right? Look, and his arm and his hands look a little weird. This Jumpman looks perfect. Now again, this could be a fake, but as good as the material is, and this came in 2014, they weren't making fakes this good back then, I don't believe. You know what I'm saying? Because I bought this pre-owned from somebody. But that arm, man, that arm and that hand look crazy. It looked like a baby arm. Let me show you this one again. Try to get it close. Doesn't this look like a baby arm compared to this arm? And he looked more stubby? That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, I like the 2025 pair better because um this was pre-owned. This is my personal pair. I get to wear, I get to break it in. You know, as far as the materials go in the suede, the thicker suede, it doesn't really matter to me. You know, they both gonna hit. This is still a good quality suede. It's just not as thick as this one. You know what I'm saying? But they both hit. They both gonna do the same. When you put them on feet, they both gonna look nice. You know, people know what they are. Another thing I'm noticing, I didn't talk about the carbon fiber here. Damn, I'm missing things, man. You could tell I don't really do reviews like that. But the carbon fiber is completely different. That's another reason why I like this pair. I like how shinier it is. The carbon fiber here is a lot more dull. You know, so I would say this. Each version has their pros and cons. And neither one of them outweigh the other shoe, in my opinion. You know, to each his own. Like I said, I do like the shinier chrome better on this one. But I like the shinier carbon fiber. This one doesn't have the shinier carbon fiber. There's a lot of things on each pair I do and I don't like. I don't like the Jumpman on this one. The stubby arm. He looks fat and chubby. I love the Jumpman on this. When people look down, look at the shoe, they're going to see the Jumpman. You know what I'm saying? On the toe. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, to each his own, man. But I'm just happy that I was able to grab these. They sold out. They definitely sold out. The store I went to had a decent amount of pairs. Look, the store I went to had about, you know, seemed like 40 people in line had a ticket, but it sounded like a lot of people didn't get their size. They were just going to take what they could get. Go ahead and check out my short, man. I wore the Laney 14s today to go pick these up, but go ahead and check out my short. I almost missed out on these because I went to the mall and nobody was at the mall. Usually there's always 5 or 6 people at the mall with me at 6 o'clock. There was nobody there. So me and my girlfriend was like, this is weird. We left. We thought maybe they were going to do a raffle or something like that. So we ended up going to a different location, but we still caught a dub. Coming to find out, the mall did a first come, first serve. So we left for no reason, you know. But I think I'm going to continue with this location, this Snipes location that I got them at. Because if I didn't tell y'all Snipes, obviously that's where I purchased all my first come, first serve releases. But I'm going to continue to go with this outside location because it's outside. You know, you get some fresh air. You get to chop it up with people outdoors. There's some good food spots around because, and there's another thing that this Snipes did differently than the Snipes in the mall I've been going to. This is very important. So both managers show up early before the store opens. Both managers, the one in Milford would show up at like 8:30. Today, this manager showed up at 8:30. But the difference in the two was that this manager gave you a raffle ticket, not a raffle ticket, gave you a ticket with a number and your size shoe. So your shoe size was secured on the back of the ticket. She wrote your number. The manager in Milford did not do that. He would just give you a ticket and tell you to be back by 10 o'clock or you would lose your place in line. So you don't know if you're guaranteed for your size. If you're in line, there's a good 5, 6 people in front of you. You didn't ask them what size they're going for, you know, or you don't know. You could end up, you know what I'm saying? Like today would have been one of those releases. They only had 2 of each size. I saw her clipboard and she had how many sizes of each shoe was written down. It was like 2 size 13s, 3 12s, 2 11s, you know, 3 10 and a halves. It wasn't many, you know. So if you were in the wrong place and you didn't know You know, if they had your size or not, or you were gonna get your size, you might have wasted your time and try to just had to grab any size. And for some people don't want to do that. Some people don't want to go through the hassle of trying to sell a pair locally or bother getting a size that's not theirs and stuff, you know. So I really like that this manager at this location wrote your size on the back of the ticket. So when you came back, you had to have that ticket, your size was secured. I like that a lot. You know, very professional, very organized. And it was a female. It's crazy that a female is doing things better than the male manager at the Milford store. And that's no knock to him because he's a cool dude. I mess with him or whatever, you know, but that's just something I noticed, something to that stood out to me. So yeah, guys, that's gonna be pretty much it. I believe these sold out everywhere. Another thing, a guy said he hit on sneakers and he hit on the Nike app while waiting in line in Snipes. So he said he got 3 pairs. Sorry, I take a sip of the coffee. I don't know how true that is, but I don't think he would have any reason to lie. So that's what he said. I'm curious to know, man, did you double up? Did you triple up? Again, this my double up is not to keep, it's to get rid of to make this retail pair cheaper. You know, I want to sell this pair for like 320, 325. So technically only paid only paid 100, and it's not me, my girlfriend actually bought these from me. So shout out to her. But it'll be like she only paid 120, 130 bucks for these. And I suggest if you're able to do that, man, you do the same. Bring somebody with you on a hot release that you know you could flip locally. You know, that's what it's about, man. Sometimes I still have my double up of my white cement 4. I don't know if I'm gonna hold on to that. I really don't need it, man. You know, just coming to think, you know, me doubling up on a white cement 4 was kind of unnecessary. You know, I still have the 2016, which is very clean. You know, and I have plenty of other shoes. How often am I going to wear these shoes? I got to keep that in mind. So I'm not sure. I may return that pair. I still have plenty of time to decide to return it. Or there's a sneaker event coming up, guys. Yeah, there's a sneaker event coming up in my state, not too far from where I live, a good 15, 20 minutes away from me. The end of this month, June 29th, I believe. So I may bring that there as maybe some trade bait or something like that. But we'll see, guys. So look forward to that content. I will be doing some content there. Not sure if I'm going to buy a table or I may just walk around with some pairs. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. But yeah, enough rambling. I know I talk so much, man. Very happy to pick these up and actually be able to break in a pair myself. I don't know what I'm going to do, man, because I got a lot of, you know, even if I get rid of my one of those 2025 white cement 4 pairs, I still got the 2016. I still have the. It's like, what am I gonna do? You know, with these other releases, I keep them, get rid of them. Like the Great Fives coming up. You know, what am I gonna do? Get rid of my other pair when I buy these? My Steel 10s, Aqua 8s, Shatter backboards. You know, there's so many stuff coming out that I already have that I haven't worn. That's very clean. What do I do? Do I keep it? Get rid of it? You know, and I'm thinking maybe just keep it. I know I'm still rambling. I promise you I'm almost done. But, you know, maybe this will help somebody or spark a thought in somebody's brain. But maybe I'll just keep it because what if I have a son later on down the road or, you know what I'm saying? Or I want to give him away or do something. At least I still have a clean pair and a pair to give away. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about these. Do you like 14s? Do you like this 14 in particular? Would you sleep in and waiting for the Great Fives? What y'all doing, man? I'll catch you on the next one, man. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know. Peace and love.